guys, it's TaysGreenLife, and I'm here with Russell. Russell, do you want to introduce yourself?
What's up? I'm Russ Bradshaw. I sing for the band Solarset.
Cool. Happy to have you here. When did you guys start?
So I was in another band who I shall not name, and actually started Solarset as like a side project. It was originally supposed to be like really technical gent with my buddy Devin, and the other vocalist of my old band was actually supposed to be a part of it too, but shit fell through with that band, and I decided to make this my main thing, and we decided to go for more of a post-hardcore emo type of sound. Yeah.
Um, who does some of the recording?
Okay, so the recording side, I did everything myself,
Okay,
except for vocals. My brother actually was the one behind the computer, and we kind of teamed up to get the vocals down. And
cool.
yeah, we
Yeah,
sent it
go
out
ahead.
for mixing.
Cool. What about for the new year? What's your plans?
So we just announced a show in Canal Club. The guys in Seasons invited us up, so we're gonna be playing that. Um, we're working on a show. It's probably going to be like a week before that one in Virginia Beach, free entry, and we're talking about doing a live recording of the EP to
Okay.
put on Spotify. So that's going to be cool. Um, yeah, I mean, my goal is just to, you know, just keep pushing and see how far we can go. Hopefully we'll be touring in the summer, trying to get like 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this year. And yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly like I've been like doing podcasts for like almost a year now, and I still struggle because like sometimes like the numbers don't show, but like I feel like the more hard work and effort you keep doing, the better it'll become. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard work and effort. And
Yeah. And
that's
yeah,
yeah. Go
we're
ahead.
constantly working on content and whatnot. So,
So when you
uh,
say content, what do you mean? Like on TikTok or
okay. So we have a marketing team we work with, and we're talking about how to tackle TikTok because, I mean, half of us are older, and that's new ground for us. But we do have some younger guys in the band, so we're figuring that out. But I mean, mainly it's just like posting at least once a day. Yeah.
I'm like I try to like what is it like do things in one day, get
Hmm.
like content, get pictures, get post out. I try because like I hate social media, like especially Instagram. Like I hate doing that. I hate like posting constantly and always communicating and always saying what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm just like, I just want to chill and post when I post, like, and it's so hard because when you have a business, you can't. You have to keep like posting things that will get more people. Like, somebody was like, I should do like Joe Rogan stuff. And I was like, no, I'm not here to be Joe Rogan. He's already Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just
You
like
shouldn't.
tripping on acid while I talk to a group of people. Like, no.
Yeah, you shouldn't do anything trying to try and be someone else. You gotta figure out your own thing.
Yeah, and speaking that way, is where's some of the inspiration for the band? Like the name?
Um, I mean, I just wait, with the name or the sound?
Both.
Okay,
Honestly, let's jump on both.
I grew up as a fucking sad emo kid, and so I'm drawing. I'm trying to like use the modern sound that you hear nowadays, but like bring back that old emo feeling. And I'm trying to like draw inspiration from like different genres and stuff. So, but the name is a funny subject. We had another name. Some of y'all probably saw that on our YouTube channel when we released the first two singles. Uh, the original meaning was like, just uh persevering and heading towards the sky. Beating around the bush there, but yeah, some shit happened which I can't talk about, and So we just looked up synonyms for the name and Solarset popped up. So we just went with that because it was easy to rebrand and, be able to use the same logo and whatnot.
Like, I want to just be like, hey, what do you mean? What does this mean? But then, like, when you say you can't talk about it, I'm just like, I want to know more.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so um
You don't
let's see.
have to. You don't have to, because I don't want you to get sued. I don't want to get sued.
No, no, you'll be fine. Okay, let's talk about this in a very indirect way. Because I know other people who have gone through name changes. There have been other people that I know
Mhm.
who, they get going, they start getting a lot of hype, and they'll file for trademark for their band, and somebody else ends up having the trademark. So
Yeah.
they end up having to change their name, and the name changing process was a fucking headache. But I feel like I was overthinking the whole thing, and it turned out to be a little bit simpler than I expected. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the next process of doing that. Like, I mean, so TaysGreenLife is legal in the state of Virginia, but like as a candle business. So like I kept the name because I mean, I consider like my candles and the soaps and the oils and the stuff that I make kind of like merch,
Hmm.
hoping people will like buy stuff I've homemade, like good for your skin, like CBD soaps and stuff like that. And that's the legal part. Like everything I'm doing in that aspect is legal, but I'm not getting covered for like the ticket prices, the gases to the shows, all the equipment I'm putting into it because I gotta like apply for it as a different business. So it's just
Mm.
like, how do I do that? Like, how
Well,
how how am I gonna do that?
well, if we're going to be talking about some business stuff, we actually plan on, once we get going enough to
Yeah.
where there's money coming in, not that we're doing it for the money, but
Yes.
we plan on splitting the band into multiple LLCs. So it's all one entity, but you split it into multiple LLCs. Like, we'll have one for like the merch, the music, and then we'll have like the touring side.
Hmm.
So you have the show guarantees coming in for that. That way, if we accidentally hit somebody with our van or something and we get sued, they only take money from the touring side. And
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's why I was like, I mean, I basically like own TaysGreenLife. Like I
Mhm.
have a website, someone bought it for me and they gifted it to me and like it's me. Like
Mhm.
especially when you type in like Google, that the first thing that pops up right under me is TaysGreenLife and I was like, "Ooh, that's so nice." Like, it's
Yeah.
it's a weird feeling. It's also a weird feeling when people like you don't even know you.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you know this? And they're like, oh, you're Tay. Hey, Tay. And I'm like, how do you know that that's what I'm called? And they're like, oh, I've seen your podcast. And I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a good feeling. I've always struggled to find a band name with other bands I've been in that doesn't get shadowed underneath something else, because it always ends
Yes.
up being too similar. But I mean, even with our old name, it was hard for us to get seen. But now you search Solarset and that's what pops up. So it's a good
Yeah,
feeling.
that's cool. So what are the plans for Solarset? Some ideas you got going on for the next year?
So we got some cool stuff going on. Of course, you guys have probably heard Let's Get Personal, the EP that we dropped, but we're not done with the EP. Like I said, we got a show we're working on where we're going to be recording a live version of it for Spotify. But I've also been working on revisions where it's like orchestral acoustic stuff. Austin, our guitarist, is also a DJ, so him and I are going to be working on some like remix stuff as well for the EDM fans. Because we're pretty tight with some people in that community. We're pretty much just trying to bring as many people in
Yeah.
together into one community as possible. Yeah.
Interesting. Would you say that the scene? I've literally interviewed the same group of people in the same area and asked the same question. Getting tired of asking about it. What what's the difference between southern part of Virginia compared to Richmond to northern Virginia? What would your opinion be? You think
how
it's
do I
all
how
similar
do I put this?
skiing or
So Southern Virginia is a bit weird. I feel like the scene kind of died off with Shakas and Honor Crest. Um, you have some venues that are really nice quality,
Mhm.
but then some that are not the best. But then Richmond is where like everyone in the scene kind of gravitates towards. So it's like even though you have some higher quality venues down here, they don't really draw as well as up there.
Yeah, because it's funny because you have like the National, the Camel, the Canal,
Hmm.
now the Bike Shop. All these new venues are popping up, and it's good. That's really good for the
Yeah.
scene. But like, why not venues in other areas too? Like, not just a very populated area. Like, get more people. Like, a lot of the times they won't come anywhere else. They won't even come to Richmond half the time. They'll like come like the big bands. They'll only come to like DC or Baltimore or any area that isn't us. Like, and it's such a shame. And I feel like if we had better venues, more people would come out to the shows. Same with like the local scene. Like if we had more spots, more people would come out.
Yeah, I just feel like down here in Southern Virginia, I just feel like the bigger venues just need to
Mm.
realize that the locals need love too.
Yeah.
Because if you help the locals grow past, the dive bars and stuff, then it helps them get successful faster
Yeah.
if that's what they're trying to achieve. And then we can grow like Virginia from a B market to an A market, and then everybody wants to come out to Virginia Beach or
Yes.
Richmond or whatever. Like we can like actually put Virginia on the map.
It's already like I feel like it's starting to come up a little bit. Richmond. There's a
Yeah.
lot of like other bands in the area that are like getting there. You have like what is it? Lamb of God, Guar. What is it? Two members for Bad Omens. There's,
Um
there's a
yeah.
few other ones that like are from Virginia.
Well, here's the thing, like Sumerian Records is owned by Ash and he's from Virginia and a lot of the staff that he started with is from Virginia, but they all moved to LA to get their start. Bad Omens, Noah moved out to LA to get their start. So it's like a lot of the successful bands around here end up having to move away in order to get going.
Yeah.
I even heard that like Lamb of God, when they first started, they weren't very liked around here. They ended
Yeah.
up touring up in like Pennsylvania and stuff, and that's where they started to get huge. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the bigger venues need to show the locals a bit more love, and we can grow
Mhm.
the community.
I do believe that. Like, I feel like everybody should just give everyone a chance and support each other and like but people don't. They'll just only do it for themselves and only try to do things for themselves and it's just like a shame like I'll help you if you help me. That's how it should be, you know? Or it doesn't even have to be like that. It could be like I will help you and you don't have to do anything back because I like how hard you work. Um and you don't see that nowadays. You just see this sound old. The younger generation just not caring enough. um, I mean, the only thing they're good for right now is that they're making metal popular again. But other than that, like they're just there's no potential. No one wants to work. They just want to like get like from other people, and it's kind of annoying, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even us, we've thought about like relocating to Nashville or something because like everybody's moving out of LA to Nashville. But I don't know. I wanna still try and like work with the Virginia community and see if like we can get to a point where we can build it up and actually make something of it. Because like 10 years ago, when I used to go to shows as a kid, like fucking local shows would sell out over at like Club Relevant, and there was a lot of hype. But like 10 years later, and
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's like you only have like people that like want to like not really make the effort or they just want to go to like the big bands that come up, like the stupid, was it Pierce the Veil that sold out so quickly?
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck? Or a lot of the scene is actually starting to sell out too. Like, that's insane as well. Like, why can't the local shows sell out? Why can't you just make an effort to go see the local shows? Like,
Yeah.
same business. Go to the little artsy crafts, festivals that happen too. Like, you're helping the small business community. You're helping the economy. Same with music. Like, you
Yeah.
guys don't just like do it because it's fun. You guys do it because you love it and you have like made yourself into that person now. And like, it's so sad when you don't, reach where you need to be because there's people in the area that suck.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know how many of y'all remember Honor Crest, but I mean, they started off
Yeah.
playing, from what I remember, they started off playing with just a vocalist and a guitarist. Everything else was backtracked. And then they formed the band after
Yeah.
that. And they still went on to get signed to Rise later on
Yeah.
because like they ended up getting a lot of local support.
Yes.
So, I mean, all your favorite bands started local. You have to support the
Yes.
local scene in order to find the next new band. And yeah, everybody starts somewhere.
And you can't give up. You gotta, keep doing it. And I think that's important too. Don't give up when it sucks. It's supposed to suck. It
Yeah,
gets
oh,
better
for sure.
eventually.
We've probably been through way more shit than any other band has. I mean, we already mentioned the name change thing. So,
What kind of things do you think would make the scene better? Obviously, people go into local shows, but anything else that we haven't talked about? If not, we will skip over it.
be fucking helpful towards each other and help each other grow. Stop being so fucking competitive.
Yes, I'm just gonna take this clip and just put it in my TikTok if you just say that.
Yeah, just stop being competitive and
Yeah.
like stop trying to get a one up on people in order to try and get further than them because all you're doing is dragging each other down. I mean, look at the lyrics to Drag Me Down. Oh, and look at the lyrics to Deceiver as well. I mean, both are
um,
similar topics. So,
what we never even touched that topic. Where's the inspiration for those songs? Now we're jumping into it. Nope, no. They have to listen to the song. Never mind. We're not going into it. Listen to his song.
yeah.
Let's bring up some of the covers you've done on YouTube.
Oh, shit. Okay.
um, how's that going? For you? I've noticed you've taken a break from it, but is there a particular reason?
So I was trying to do like one take performance covers
Yeah.
to show like a live representation of my
Mhm.
voice, but I was getting a lot of hate in the audio communities because um people don't give a shit about one takes and like you need to put auto tune on your voice and this, that, and the other. And like, dude, like I'm here to show off my organic skill, not try to like show off my production skill, But um I guess I kind of caved and I'm working on like a studio quality cover of a song that people are probably gonna hate that I'm doing because everybody's doing it right now, but it's a song that I fucking love, and I'm probably gonna work on filming that tonight in order to put that out.
Well, good. Hopefully, by the time you do that, this episode airs. So you gotta let me know. I think we're good. I think we talked about a good amount of things. Is there anything else you want to put in before we get out of here?
Go listen to the Let's Get Personal EP and do a deep dive on the lyrics, and I'll probably do a
Yeah,
commentary thing breaking down the lyrics soon. Maybe I'll write a book.
that would be cool. Yes, write a book, get it out. I will buy it. I will put it in my back shelf. I'll make room for it.
Hell yeah.
Where can we follow you at?
So we have an official website. It is wearesolarset.com, and you can find everything having to do with us on that site.
Well, cool. This call has been great. You guys follow him, follow Russell, follow our Solarset, watch my videos, subscribe, all of it. It was a pleasure talking to you, and I hope you have a great day.
Hell yeah.